too bad. I'm going. The theme song. The theme song. What? The theme song.
I like that one. That was a good one.
I stole it from Strong Bad. It was the email. The email.
I guess so.
What? The email.
Well, welcome to our show.
Oh, that's it?
Yep.
We don't even get a title?
When wife gives you lemons. Ish.
I don't like you.
You never do. Except for when I mount you.
That's funny because I have... You were tired and you were all cranky and you were sleeping and I was like, hey, let's have sex. And you're all, no, leave me alone. And I kept trying to touch your dick and you're all, leave my dick alone. And then I like finger touched it with the tip and it made me giggle. And you were all, what are you, toddler? And like you rolled over.
That was funny.
It was funny.
I wish I remembered.
You were all, because I was all.
Okay, so we're not touching more than this.
Oh, fuck. I don't even think we should. Okay, you touch it.
It's the only thing I'm going to touch it.
One finger. One sticky dick finger.
So I guess we got in trouble last week.
We did. We're in trouble.
I don't know if we're disowned. I don't know. I think we're orphaned, but I'm not sure. But either way, you know, it wasn't because I didn't love my parents. I just didn't agree with the situation, and that's that. And that's okay. It's okay. You know, that's okay. They're big people. They're big kids. They can do what they want. It's none of my business what they do, and I don't have to agree with it.
Yeah,
I just miss my mommy and daddy.
So somebody told on us, hardcore. Somebody is grown a tale. P.S. This whole thing was the worst timing because my birthday, my 40th fucking birthday was the worst birthday I've ever had.
It was pretty shitty.
Like, your parents weren't really talking to me. My parents didn't call me. Your
parents still haven't called you?
I called them.
You had to call them to get
and my mom swears. She's like, I swear I talked to you.
No?
And I was like, no, you didn't. Okay, I need to shout out two people. Haley, which hopefully they don't listen. I don't know. Tattletale, you can tell them. Haley, my niece, fucking called me. Didn't text, and she's a goddamn 20-year-old.
She's a good girl.
She's
good kids.
Well, they're all, and I'm not saying anything. I'm just shouting Haley out right now because she fucking took the time to call me and say happy birthday, and it made me fucking cry.
You mean you didn't just get a thumbs up emoji?
Or a heart emoji.
So.
And then, I'm not done with my shout-outs.
Go.
And then my brother, Adam, he texted me, but then he sent me a video of my two little nephews. So those two people are the ones that made my birthday at least something. And I appreciate that. Because John brought home a dog.
I tried to bring home a dog. I brought it home, but you said no dog.
I did. I said no dog before you brought the dog home.
But it was too late. Brody had stole your phone and wrote messages and said it was okay.
But he also said this is not Brody.
So it wasn't Brody.
You sent me, good morning, happy birthday.
I tried to bring the dog home. It was a cute dog.
It was a cute dog.
And he probably was a little too rambunctious, but we just were taking him for a test drive. So he hung out for the day with us and he played with the other dogs. And, you know, when we all discussed it we discussed it, and Joy said ultimately that, you know what, she had to be the adult and say, this isn't going to work. So we tried it. It didn't work. I feel bad, but, you know, it's all good. The kids were pretty pissed.
Oh, the kids hate me. Oh, Caleb now calls me Joy, and he told me he's going to lose all respect for me because I made John take the dog back. By the way, we have 3 dogs.
Yeah, but one's kind of dying.
Hey, you're killing off my basset hound, and I'm sorry. This dog was super hyper. All of our dogs, their legs are 4 inches long.
So we need to stay in the lower department?
We do. We are a low-riding dog family. We don't have high monster trucks.
Like I told you, I after I had already had the situation, I was like, well, I'm not really sure what the thought process was here.
And I get it. Like,
and maybe it was because I felt a little orphaned, you know what I mean? And I was feeling a little bit hurt by the situation itself. But
it sucks.
And I made a bad decision in that part, and I feel really bad about that. But, you know, I tried.
I cried. My whole birthday, I fucking cried. That's all I did, like a fucking bitch. And it sucked. Because I felt awful because I was the one saying, no, we can't have this dog. We cannot keep this dog. And I love animals. Nobody understands how hard it was for me to say, no, please, God, no. Everybody else is like, you're mean. And I'm like, ugh. I cried.
I never said anything about being mean.
I know, but if I would have said, okay, let's keep it, you would have been, oh, cool.
I would have been fine with it if you said yes, but I understand the reasoning.
See, I still feel like you're mad at me for making you take the dog.
No, you just want me to be mad at you.
No, I don't.
Well, guess what?
I've got enough people fucking mad at me.
I know, right? Pile on.
I have no family. It fucking sucks.
You have me.
I have Adam. I have my brother. Thank God for my brother.
Look, you have me and you almost had a dog.
But, okay, let's go into this marriage a little bit. Okay.
What, our marriage?
Yeah.
Why are we going into our marriage?
Because this is what this podcast is about.
I don't want to.
I'm going to admit, I'm going to admit my fault first. Okay.
Are you expecting me to admit some faults?
Nope, I'll admit your faults for you. It's cool.
But it doesn't make you right.
Listen.
Linda.
Joy. Okay. I don't like spending money. I hate making decisions that involve money. I admit that. It is a fault of mine. Here it is.
Dog was free.
You're a fucking asshole. Anyway.
Just wanted to add that to make sure you knew.
The dog was hyper. Okay.
Why are you screaming at me?
Because you're making me angry. So
what?
Yeah, you know what? This fucking I need a redo on my birthday hard.
Well, I figured you'd get it.
Okay, so I don't like spending money. I don't like making decisions that require money. So I do give John the reins a lot when it comes to making big money-making decisions. It's not right. I get it. That's not a fair marriage, but that's the marriage we're in. Okay. But John also takes this in other aspects of our life. Like there are times I'm like, I want this, and John says no. Such as, okay, first of all, let's go into
bunnies.
Yes.
Nobody? You can't.
I grew up with bunnies.
You can't have a bunny. Is not like a dog.
I grew up with them.
They're nothing like that.
I grew up with them. I know how to handle.
Like I have a pet tortoise who loves me and hugs me and loves me, and it's sweet. No,
what the
it's the same type of thing.
Okay. First of all, let's go back. We used to have a dog named Georgia.
That was my girl.
That was John's dog.
She was my baby. She was a good girl.
Was a good dog. Okay. Well, John went to PetSmart to get cat food. This was pre-Joy. This was with his icky ex. So he goes to PetSmart to get a cat food. And there's dogs in there, and he sees this like little pathetic. All the dogs are barking. He sees this pathetic dog. He goes over. This is Princess. She just had a litter. She was taken from her litter. She's from Barnett, Georgia. Barnett is our last name, John's last name. So John was like, fuck, and he got a dog.
So I went in for pet food. Okay. I went in for cat food and came out with dog food.
And a dog.
And cat food.
And a dog.
And a dog with scabies.
Okay. Now John and I are together, and we are in a pet store, and I'm petting this bunny, and this bunny is licking me, and it's loving me, and I was like, holy fuck, we're gonna get a bunny. Then I look at the sign, and the fucking bunny's name is Simpson, which is my maiden name. So I was like, oh, fuck, John will get it because that's how he got Georgia. No, he was like, no.
I don't even remember this.
We're not getting a bunny. Well, it happened. It was in the pet store at the mall.
Well, you know what?
What?
You should have just persisted and got your fucking bunny. Yeah, persisted. You should have precipitated, and you would have got your damn bunny.
Okay, and then...
If you came home with a bunny tomorrow and said, I got a motherfucking money. You know what I'm gonna say? Well, fuck.
No,
I would never say take it back.
I would.
And I don't mean no.
I knew that was going to come back on me.
Doesn't mean it like that. I meant it as I wouldn't tell you because if you brought the bunny home, and that's what you wanted that bad.
But I wouldn't do that to you.
I wouldn't
do that to you.
Honestly, I wouldn't care.
But
if you came home with a fucking goat and a bunny, I wouldn't give a fuck.
Okay, Joe King, if you're listening, you heard that. But we don't need any more animals.
I get
don't
that,
want anything
but I'm just
to
pointing
take care.
that out.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck.
But also when we went to go get me a small dog, and I was like, look at this little dog. You're like, no, look at this dog. And that dog is the dog we have.
But the dog you wanted, somebody had already reserved the adoption for the dog.
But I feel like sometimes you don't listen to my opinions when it is getting stuff, and I think it's because I allow you to make most of those decisions.
That other little tiny dog wouldn't have liked you.
The other dog, our dog
His
doesn't
name was
like
Taco, and you didn't like you.
His name wasn't Taco. I named him Taco.
So
That's the cutest fucking name.
So you got a Mitzi.
So I got a Mitzi Moo.
A black Mitzi Moo.
Who I love.
Mitzi Moo short.
Mitzi Moo short. So, yeah. So John brought home a dog. He made me cry. The kids hated me. It was the worst birthday fucking ever.
Happy birthday to you.
And I'm 40. I turned 40 on a Wednesday. Who the fuck turns 40 on a Wednesday?
Well, guess
Wednesday?
what? You'll turn 41 on a Thursday. Boom. 42 on a Friday. Party time. 2 years. Party. Friday night.
Okay, so
here.
We're switching gears. I have so much. But I have a patient. I have two patients. They're husband and wife. I see them every other Sunday. Super cool people. They are going to a wedding next month. Are you ready for this?
Please.
Okay. This wedding. Oh my fucking God. It's their neighbors, and the son is very religious. So it's a Christian wedding.
Okie dokie.
Okay, are you ready? It is a dry, so sober, virgin wedding.
So they've never even done it before?
They've never done it.
Or they've told everybody they've never done it
They've told
before?
everybody they've never done it.
You know, Britney Spears said she never did it when they were like little youngers too.
What the fuck was that?
Well, Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake when they were like little like Purians back in the day.
Justin Timberlake's gay.
He is not.
Yes, he
Justin
is.
Timberlake is married to fucking Jessica, what's-her-face, actress.
Isn't he? No, he's the one that's in... Which one? He's in one of those boy bands that's not New Kids on the Block.
I can't believe I'm going to admit, I don't know the shit for music, but one of them...
Is gay, right?
Lance Bass. That dude is gay.
Isn't that's not Justin Timberlake?
I don't know. Does Lance sound like Justin to you?
I thought it was like a stage name. I thought Justin Timberlake used a stage name. Justin Timberlake's not gay?
What the fuck?
I don't know. Why are you stop looking at me?
I don't know. I'm
One,
confused.
we're not...
For somebody who had posters that like these little
Just New
fluffy,
Kids on the Block. I don't know the other ones.
They're all the same.
They are. Are you sure Justin Timberlake's not Lance Bass and Lance Bass is just a stage
Well, they
name?
are never in the same room together.
Are they in the same band?
No, I don't think so.
So Lance Bass is in a different band than Justin
Well, there was
Timberlake's?
like a Color Me. There was a Color Me.
No,
band.
there was
the 98.7 degree one.
Okay, there was the degree one. Move your mic.
You move your mic.
There was the degree one. There was
New
hold
Kids on Your Cock.
No, New Kids on the Block is way different. They were pre. I'm still getting feedback.
In Sync.
In Sync. And there was another one. Backstreet Boys.
Backdoor Boys.
I'm still getting feedback hard.
Probably in here somewhere.
Okay. So, yeah. Which one? Are you sure Lance Bass and Justin?
Yes, they're different people.
Okay.
They're completely different people. They both they're both married partners, I believe. Like one's married with kids and one's married to a husband.
And I know there was a Joey Fatone. I don't know why. I don't know which one he was in.
You know what? I just admitted I knew way too fucking much.
Yeah,
and I'm
you
gonna
did.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Hey, bitches.
Are you gay?
Yeah.
Thank God.
So I always try to touch your butthole.
You're so stupid. So nothing on the sober virgin wedding? How boring is that going to be? What the fuck do they serve? Lemonade?
I don't know. Somebody's got to spike it.
All I know is I feel very sorry for the girl. Why? Because a guy can have an orgasm fucking looking at an apple pie. Years. She's never going to have one.
Maybe.
There's
Until she cheats on him. Well, she will.
I hope so.
These are people you know. Sorry. That's rude.
Also, did you know her favorite movie is Runaway Bride, which fucking makes me laugh.
Oh, that
so
would be
hard.
Amazing.
Right?
I want to see that shit happen. Oh, you know what? When I was coming home.
Like a runaway truck?
Earlier, I was coming home and there was some dude on the side of the road. Like his left rear was kind of still out in the road coming over the canyon. I was like, what the fuck is this idiot doing? And I noticed he was talking to somebody in the window. And I was like, oh, what are they doing? Right? And you want to shut the thing? The dogs are barking.
Okay, hold on.
But I said, I go look over and I thought, oh, saw somebody he knew. But I think it was either a dad and son or a couple of partner dudes. And they were having a quarrel.
Ooh.
One was standing outside the car and the other one was in the car. And he's like
a sea coral?
And I couldn't slow down enough to see what it was. But I did hear him yelling on the way by. I heard him, the fuck you think I want? And I was like, oh, shit, they're fighting. I wanted to slow down and be like, world star.
Stupid. It makes me sad that you don't have more to say on this sober virgin wedding. Because I was like, that's fucking awful.
Yeah, not entertaining.
Okay.
No, I mean,
ouch.
No, I meant the wedding.
Okay.
Not you, the wedding.
Okay. You want to talk about you getting a dog again?
No, we just didn't. Mm-hmm. What else you want to talk about?
Monday, I had an audition. It was my first in-person audition.
You expected like to go in and talk and stuff, and then they're like, hi.
It was just weird. It wasn't a normal audition. I know that. But, okay, so the audition, they're like, dress fashionable, dress stylish, dress like you. Stand out. And I was like, okay. So I wore like this black shirt with this red polka dot skirt, and I looked all super cute. And I fucking walk in, and everyone else is in like t-shirts and jeans. And I was all, oh. And then I looked at the receptionist lady, and I go, I guess I should have worn jeans, huh? And she's like, no, you look cute. And I was like, I fucking know I look cute, but I don't look like anyone else in here. So then I go in, and it's just pictures. Like, it was weird. But then the guy, because it was for a credit card commercial, so I had to like hold his AAA card like I was handing it to someone, like I was paying for something I really wanted to pay for. I had to do a spin and then smile at the end. But then he goes, okay, I need you to put your hands like this. Okay, but he doesn't like make it where he just like his hands are already there. And I'm like, how did he do that? And I'm sorry, I don't, I was so, because I was like trying, I was so fucking confused.
You couldn't do that?
I couldn't do, well, he didn't do it like that. Like, I'm showing you how he did it. And then I had to flip him around. But I was like, so finally I figured it out. Because I was like, just do it in front of me so I can see how you're putting your hand. So he did. And then I figured it out. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm an asshole. I can't. He's like, no, everybody can't figure it out. And I'm like, And everybody else wore pants. And then they were like,
check.
And then it was Monday, so it was 2 days before my birthday. And then he was like, okay, and now I'm going to video you and try and get your personality. And I was like, okay. And then he's like, if you... And mind you, I'm a little raw. Like, I'm a little raw about, like, not having family anymore. So he goes, if you could have anything if you could have anything in the world, what would you want? And I go, I want a compound with all my family close together. And I, like, was all... And then I looked at him, and you could tell he's like, oh, fuck, this bitch is about to cry. I didn't tell you this.
Check.
And I go, yeah. And he goes, okay, if you could travel anywhere, where would you travel? I'm like, wherever my family is.
Did you really?
No, but I wanted to. But I really was all... And then he's like, okay, that's it. And I'm like, all right, I know I didn't get the part. Cool. Bye.
It's nice to meet you. Thanks for this therapy session.
And then I walked out and there was a lady there and I was all fucking good luck. I was like, shit. So it like almost broke down.
So it went well.
Yeah, very well for my first in-person audition. P.S. I like the auditions where I videotape myself so much better because you're not on the spot. And I was like, and I was already in a weird place, and
we were already in. That was the day we got in trouble.
that was the day we got in super trouble.
We're still in trouble.
Oh yeah, we're not getting out. They hate us. We have no family anymore.
I know.
I got
What are
my.
we gonna do?
I know nothing. Whatever. You know what? So I massaged a therapist.
Oh my! Like a head therapist, like
a psychologist.
Did you talk to her?
I did.
Did she tell you to make an appointment? When she was done, did she go, listen, I'm going to need to see you,
No, she said,
your husband, and all 3 children separately.
She was like, I need to come back.
For the next dose? Like you were giving it all to her or what?
Well, I mean, it was, we're in a weird space right now. And thank God it was pre you bringing the fucking dog home, because that would have been a whole nother hour. But we were talking and she's like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. And she's like, you just seem really upset. And I was like, yeah. And so I told her everything. I was like, blah, 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 blah.
You started barfing on
just
her.
verbally diarrhea.
Please, Timmy, we're laying all this on you. This is what you get paid for, and I get it for free. Pay me, bitch. Pay me.
And she made some really good points. I actually wrote them down.
Oh, please.
I
must.
She said, well, one, she told me, and I already mentioned this, that people's reactions come from their personal experience. So everybody reacts to different situations differently based on what they have been through.
Correct.
And she said it makes sense why I was upset, and which I've said this, and I've told my in-laws, because to me it's almost deja vu, because my parents also got a property that was really big, and my healthy mom had a stroke, which nobody thought was ever going to happen. So she was talking about that. She also said that I need to let go of how I perceive family, because nobody perceives family the way I do.
I don't. Yeah, you know what? Maybe. People. I've heard a couple people say it. Wow, it's weird that you guys have such a tight family. It shouldn't be like that. So maybe
that's what she
we're
said.
Just fucking insane.
She said that she
it's on
also
us.
She goes, it is weird that I hold on to family so much off of everything I've been through. She's like, for you should be holding back more than you do, but instead I cling on.
Right.
So I want all my family to be with me all the time.
No, I get that.
And she said that that's my reality, and not everyone feels that way. And she said most people don't.
Sure. And just that for me, it was a little different.
Right.
But it was more like, I've lived close to my family for my whole life.
Right.
I mean, even when I left, I was still close. And then I moved back onto the property. It was like, it was a safe haven. It was always there. It was my safe haven. Then it was taken or, sold, not taken. But, and then you feel like everybody's gone.
Right.
And it's like you said, when your parents moved to this house, yes, you have a room. Yes, it's their house. Yes, all that stuff. But to you, it's never been your home.
No, it hasn't.
You've never been able to call it, it's my parents' home, but it's never like your home.
I never honestly felt that way about the house that I grew up in either.
Right.
Which is weird. So to me, when I stepped into your family, I thought I found what I was searching for, which I did, but I put too much stock in it.
You got some big dick.
Yeah, I did. Right. I got your dick, and
That's
I was like,
that's all you needed.
Dickmatized. Right. And she said that I feel abandoned, but it's not that. It's just basically I need to get over myself and stop putting so much faith in other people.
Well, that makes sense.
It sucked. I didn't want to hear it. And I was like, but my family's so great. And she's like, it's not as great as you think it is. And I was like, fuck. Like,
And
she was
wasn't. I mean,
brutal.
I mean, it was pretty quick to, once it started, people started kind of moving off on their own a little bit. It kind of seemed like everybody was just...
Right. And she said, you'll get to, like, normal. She's like other families, they'll get together sometimes. She's all, but they're not. But I mean, also, if I could have my parents next door and my brother next door, I would do that in a fucking heartbeat.
Sure.
But also, not everybody wants that. So, yeah, she said some harsh shit. I was like, ooh, I don't want to reschedule
It's a harsh reality.
you. It is. It sucks.
And,
so,
and like I said, maybe on that front, maybe maybe we came at them a little hot, but...
Right.
But it wasn't out of disrespect, that's for sure.
It's just scary. Like, my mom, my mom was healthy, and then she fucking had a stroke, and now everything's so different, and I don't know. It's scary. Like, I want to hold everyone close.
Sure.
So, yeah. So, whatever.
Well,
Yeah, so don't massage psychologists, and if you do, don't talk to them because they will tell you
You're
shit.
getting therapy. Send her.
Yeah, she tipped me too, so that was fucking cool. I had another. Speaking of tips, I had another patient. She asked me. Maria was there, which makes this even more uncomfortable. She walks out of the room and she goes, "Should I tip you? Do people normally tip you?" And I'm like, "Why the fuck are you asking me? Why wouldn't you ask Maria when I'm not?" It was so uncomfortable.
That is weird.
And I go, "Yeah, most everyone tips me." And then she looks at me and goes, "How much?"
How much you got?
I was all,
that would have been an awesome answer.
It was so, and I looked at Maria and I go, it was so uncomfortable.
If you would have looked her dead in the eye and just asked how much you got and kind of hillbillied it up a little bit.
How much you got?
How much you got? That's right. Spit in the spittoon.
It was, I don't know. It was weird. I didn't like it. And then I had another patient she's kind of an asshole. She goes, I was telling her about the little refrigerator that you bought me to hide my protein drinks because our oldest steals my stuff all the time. And he can't just drink one. He has to drink them all. So John got me a little refrigerator that we hid in our closet to hide from the oldest.
Until they find it.
And then, there's breakfast drinks in there because the oldest steals the breakfast drinks and the youngest is hiding those from the oldest. So, yeah. But I go, and it's so cute and it makes me so happy. And she goes, huh. She's like, I think it's adorable how happy you get over the little things. I was like, bitch.
Easy to please. That's why I married you.
I was a little,
I'm not giving you a dozen cookies. I'm giving you one.
I want a cookie. That sounds so good.
does.
My tummy hurts so bad. And then the only thing else I have is burning my leg. Fucking air fryer ate me. It hurt. I still have blisters. And and I'm writing the 5th book in the Jackhole series. There's only going to be 6 books in this series. I started this series in 2015.
The fuck's taking so long?
It's taken a long time.
Lazy.
But yeah. But okay, so the person's story that I'm doing, he's very emotional. Like super emotional.
The character.
And to the point that I almost wanted to kill him only because I didn't want to do his story because I knew it was going to fuck my head up, which is the perfect month to do it, you know? I've lost everything. I'm 40. I'm fat. Fuck my life, right? So I've been writing that book.
Keep on with that low self-esteem. Why do you think I get that? Why do you think I get that fun stuff? You know
I would
what
not
mean?
touch that fun stuff right now.
Oh, God, no. I ain't getting anywhere near you. Your gun's loaded.
Oh, I'm so guns loaded. There's something wrong with my stomach, and it is salad shooter right now. Like, ew.
You mean you can...
That needs to be edited. I cannot believe I said that just
You
now.
mean you can make it through a chain link fence at 10 feet and not hit a link?
Uh-huh.
You're disgusting.
It's so gross. But I've been in his head writing his story. So, like, I've noticed that the one day after I finished, like, a chapter with him. What are you pointing?
Gates open.
Oh, okay. I was doing a chapter. You don't even care. And I realized how depressed I was, and I was like, oh, fuck, this isn't even my head.
Like you're feeling that guy.
Yeah, Gates
crazy.
closed, John.
That's
okay.
wild.
Do you have any? I'm done talking.
No, nothing. I mean, we covered all the marriage good times. I'm sure I have stuff, but no, it's hot.
It is hot.
It's hot. I'm feeling like we covered some ground.
Yeah, you feel good? You feel good
Feeling
about
right.
that? Cool.
I did read a story about this person who had a car accident and passed away. And in the article, it was an article in the Signal.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going down talking about, like, this accident. And in the article, it doesn't change. It's not like it's an ad or something. It goes on. It's just in the middle of the article. If you have any problems, if you had any injuries like that, call Sweet James. Are you fucking serious right now?
Fucked up.
I was like, holy shit. And I screenshotted it because I wanted to show it to you. And I was like, oh my God. Like, that was the most tasteless shit I've seen. That, like, the Signal is like
losing
hot garbage.
money, so they're like, we'll put in
The Signal is hot garbage. It used to be a good, reputable town newspaper, but they brought it back, and it's like, I don't know. It's lower than like the Daily Star things or tablets.
Oh fuck! There's one more thing I have to talk about.
Ooh, what?
So, you were there. One of my friends came over to our house, which is so weird having people over at our house.
I know. People don't come here.
No, it's so weird. I'm like, what do I
People don't like us.
I don't even think we offered her drinks. I don't know what to do.
We're not good people.
We're not good host
We're just
people.
not good people. I mean, when it really comes down to it, we're just not good.
Well, she brought me the greatest birthday card I've ever seen.
So much so that the kid kept opening it like 25 times.
I will post it. It is fucking hilarious. It is so funny. And then she also brought me a chocolate dick. She said to eat a dick. I haven't eaten that yet.
I'll eat the balls.
And then she brought me a neck massager. Brody was in the garage. Brody goes, what was that other present she brought you? And I was all, it's a neck massager. And he goes, I thought it was a coochie massager. I was like, oh, fuck.
I thought it was a coochie massager. Oh, my.
But I will say, we were using it. Because
we had to test it out.
We had to test it out. And it was working. And I was almost there. Okay, I've talked about this before. For some reason, sex toys.
Silence on the set is what you need.
Yes. Some reason, sex toys are now fucking rave things. Like they do like techno fucking beats. It's all boom, 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 bzz, bzz, boom, boom. No.
It's got like 20 different settings.
Yes.
It's all pulls.
All I need is bzz, constant.
Not
bzz.
bzz.
Yeah. No, we don't. I don't need to be able to dance. Like I've said, I don't want to do the pussy pachanga. Disco pussy. I don't need that. So.
Sorry, I was imitating it. I just didn't get it.
You were imitating it?
I was imitating
it. Yeah, my
it.
pussy's so wet right now.
You said imitating?
It's because it's sweaty.
It's kind of like a rim job and imitation at the same time.
So I'm super close. And I found just the one setting that I like. That's just the pure bzz. And I was going to turn it up. And I accidentally hit the wrong button. And then it was all brr, 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 da-da-da, brr, da-da-da, brr.
And then it almost hit me in the head.
And then I lost it.
And then
I
it almost hit me in the head.
So sex toys makers, stop.
And then Ollivander came back out.
Ollivander did come back out to finish the job. But stop making these weird disco, techno pulses. We don't need them.
Oh my God, you're so old school.
Yes, I am. And so is my pussy.
You're like a missionary girl.
Yeah, I'm super missionary.
I bet you don't even take it in the butt.
No, I don't. Ever.
I'm kidding.
I'm going to spread that rumor like I'm going to spread your cheeks.
Did you make yourself laugh?
I did. It made me giggle.
Oh, that was get the hell
So
out
thank
of here.
you, listener. Oh, and then another one. And listener number 1, Tommy, he mentioned me in his podcast.
Oh, did he?
Yes, because he interviewed Betty
That from
Revenge of the Nerds.
That's right, and we were discussing how fucked up that movie was.
Right.
And
so
we
it
should
was
go there. Go ahead.
It was fantastic, and they said happy birthday to me. Thank you. But okay, and also Betty wasn't in Revenge of the Nerds 2.
Why?
Because they wrote the script and had her cheating on Lewis.
Had her cheating on Lewis?
Her cheating on Lewis.
Oh, I see. I thought it was the other way. I
No,
thought had him cheating on her, and I was going to be like, bitch, you let him rape you.
No, but she talks about, she's like, no, I wasn't going to cheat on Lewis. She was going to cheat on it. They wanted her to cheat on him with a jock, and then they get together at the end. But anyways, so that was super cool. So I got shouted out
That's
on Splat from the Past. I just went blank. It's on YouTube. He does a lot of like old school horror,
and he takes the time to listen to ours once a week,
right? Which
very
is
nice,
super
and we
fucking
appreciate
cool.
that.
And he has like super cool guests as well. So that was fun. So thank you for the shout out. Thank you for the happy birthday. Also, he said you were in your lower 50s, and that made me laugh.
He said I was in my lower 50s?
He's all, Joy just turned 40, and her husband, I think he's in his early 50s. And I was like,
what? Hold on
John
with that
is
bag of
old.
dicks.
John is old.
I'm not even
John's
50
not in his
yet.
50s yet. John's not
I'm 48.
in his 50s yet.
Just because I know Betty Childs doesn't mean I'm 55.
Can't John
Son of a bitch.
55.
I like that song.
I know.
You know they did the video at Saga Speedway?
I know. You
Right down the way.
Mm-hmm.
You know they used to do Dukes Hazzard there sometimes too. Knight Rider.
Night
Charlie's Angels.
Mm-hmm.
They've all been filmed there.
You've been filmed there.
I have film with me there too, yeah. I was the fucking star of that day, motherfucker.
Anything? Did you take notes? Did
No,
anything
I was
happen?
letting you just go for it.
I got for it.
Well, then let's get out.
Okay, we're going.
I said good day.
Happy birthday, Joy.
Happy birthday, Joy. Good day.
Goodbye.
Good day.
Goodbye.
Good day.